Hey FLOSSTUBE, it's Leigh from Creatively on Sunday the 12th of May 2024 with FLOSSTUBE number 224. Welcome back to my weekly YouTube channel about counted cross stitch. I don't know that it'll be a very long one today. I'm very tired. I got up very early to get ready and then head into Wellington to my friends for our annual Eurovision viewing breakfast. And I just got home. It's 1 o'clock. I think it wrapped up about 11. Started at 7ish. So was that 3? It was about 3.5. I don't know how long it was. It was long. It's always long, but it's something we do every year. My friend Richard, hi Richard, absolutely is a Eurovision aficionado, and I just enjoy socializing with my friends. So, but I enjoy every year. So we had bellinis and blinis with smoked salmon and cream cheese, and bellinis, champagne and orange juice, and then breakfast, and enjoyed Eurovision. It was an interesting year. I think generally the acts were better than last year. There were fewer. Last year I struggled to find acts that I really enjoyed, and this year I struggled to find acts I didn't enjoy. Thankfully, we're very pleased Israel didn't win. Controversy with Israel being allowed to participate, given that Russia isn't. I don't think Russia should, but also don't think Israel should have been allowed to participate this year. And then there was some other controversy, which meant Netherlands couldn't perform. They got disqualified due to an incident backstage, and it was all very weird. Anyway, blah, 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 blah. Suffice to say, we're pleased for Switzerland. I really liked Croatia, so I hoped they nearly won. They got second. And there were a couple of others that I really liked who didn't place anywhere near the top. However, it was a good day. I'm just very tired. Having been awake since 4, got up 5 to leave here just after 6 to head in for it to kick off sometime after 7. So weary. I'm weary. What else has been going on? Job, meh. Didn't get the job I applied for. Don't really think the reason was a good one. Dad had a bit of a rough week. Had a fall, tripped, no, just lost his balance or his leg gave way, whatever. He fell onto his wood burner, so he got a really bad burn and bruised ribs. So he's got a really bad burn on his arm, and he just didn't use his crutches, and he should have. He's supposed to, but he just thought, I'll just whip over here and get my phone, and then his leg gave way and he fell on his scorching hot wood burner. So that was a bit rough for him. That's not great. Anyway, poor old thing. I said to him, for goodness sakes, hang in there. I'm going to be there in a couple of weeks to come visit you. My eye's heaps better, so I had my little surgery last Saturday, and it's almost healed. It's a little bit tender still. I'm off the antibiotic wet mitt. I don't have the lump anymore, and yay, it's healing really well. So I'm very pleased about that. Went to the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel on Thursday. I think I said it was a musical. It wasn't a musical. I don't know why I thought it was a musical. In my head I knew it was a play, but then I decided it was a musical. It wasn't. It was a play. It was fantastic. It was really enjoyable. The set was amazing. Like it totally could have been, it totally could have been a kind of, I don't know, a colonial sort of veranda-y building that you would get in India, having been to India and stayed in like a plantation house and like a coconut plantation. And anyway, it was amazing. It was just, really, really funny. Different enough from the movie that it wasn't some of the dialogue had been modernized to reference some kind of recent, just little topical things that popped out. And it was quite fun. So a mix of international and local actors, And yeah, it was great. Really enjoyed it. So did that, and then that's pretty much it, I think. But it's quite a lot. Like, you know, as usual, I can't just do my day job. I've got to do all the other things. Yeah, so that's the life stuff. Stitching. I haven't bought anything. Nothing new. I don't even go looking because budget needs to be maintained. I have so much stuff. It's fine. I did start one of my 3 May starts. My blue background starts for May. So I started this one on the 5th, Birdy Boulevard by Carolyn Manning Designs. And I'm stitching mine on 28 count lugana by Country Stitch using the chartered DMC. So I think I mentioned last week I've got 3 projects I'm going to start in May, all on bluish backgrounds, and I'm starting one on the 5th, one on the 15th, that'll be Wednesday, and one on the 25th, don't know when that is. And just because they're days with a 5 in them, dates with a 5 in them, May is 5th month, 3 projects means nothing, but I have 3 projects on blue fabric. I don't know, I just felt like starting stuff. Any reason? So I got all of the, what I call the street, or the box done. There's actually quite a lot of stitching in that, but that's my anchor, so that's fully completed. I stitched on this Sunday afternoon, Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe a little bit on Monday to get that finished. So yeah, really happy with that. Next time I pick it up, which I don't know when that will be. I also don't know why I have 2 copies of this. Well, I don't have full copies. I'll start probably in this row and then that row. So it'll be that row and that row to get that started, just because I like to stitch from here up. And I think, and then when I do the others, I'll flip it 180 to stitch that row and that row. Because I don't like stitching down, I like to stitch up. And then the sides. So yay, it's gonna be so cute. And unlike the other 2 I've done, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. The Fairy Square had, because it's mushrooms and toadstools, it has well, I stitch them, I don't stitch I stitched the half stitches or the quarter stitches and 3/4 stitches to give it kind of roundy shape. So that is a bit more frustrating. And this is all X's. And the Christmas one, the Gingerbread Village one, or whatever it's called, that has heaps of tiny little individual snowflakes, which were really annoying. This one doesn't have anything annoying. It has no French knots, which I use beads in the gingerbread one. It has no stupid annoying single stitches. It doesn't have any quarter stitches. It is purely X's and a little bit of back stitch, and that makes me very happy, because I mean, you know, we don't mind the others, but I appreciate that this is a little bit more straightforward stitching. So yeah, that was my new start. And then Friday, I worked from home this Friday. I changed my days around at work, so I went into the office Tuesday. I went into the office Tuesday instead of Friday, so I worked from home Friday, which meant I could get started on some stitching sooner after work on Friday. And I picked up Moonglow, which I hadn't given any love for a little while. When I started this earlier this year in January, I just stitched her, what I call her little hillock, her little, I want to say the word mound, but she's naked, I shouldn't use that word, but a little tuffet. Anyway, that's where I got to last time. I am stitching her on the called for Mediterranean Sea 32 count linen from Wilchelt. But I'm using my own, the silks I'm switched out for my own silk, so they are a little bit different. And one of the instead of silk, I'm using a cotton, this kind of, the shadow colour, this sort of lavender, dark lavender shadow colour. It's a purpley grey, and then that's also used in the stems of these pieces here. That is, I've just picked a Victorian motto, I think it is, that I didn't have anything in silk. I didn't have anything in silk that was close. So my colours are a little brighter, I think. My pink is a little pinker. Yeah, anyway, shall I show you where I got to? So this was, yeah, started on the 22nd January. It's a very, very loose stitch along with, who was starting it? Jess, Little by Peacock, and it has an old cell that we're reusing called Embrace the Folds. I think it's Embrace the Folds cell. So I picked her up on Friday night or Friday afternoon, and I got, so everything above the tuffet I stitched. So I got all of her, I did all of her hair first, then these flowers, because I needed the flowers in, there were more flowers, but the ones around her, because I wanted to get there's a little bit of back stitching. So I've done all the back stitching now, and I got her in. So all that is in this bit here, there are beads that have to go in here, and there are beads still in here. Otherwise, she's done. So that's significant. Doesn't she look luscious and beautiful? Like, I don't know. I'm really happy with how she's stitched up. I'll show you compared to the picture. You can see it's a little bit brighter because I'm using my own silks. But yeah, her shape is just wonderful. I'm really, really happy with how she stitched up. So the back stitching on this is 2 strands for her. So you get a nice thick line in 3031. Did I make that up? 3031, yeah. Isn't she beautiful? I'm so happy with her. So all I've got to do, is the 2 stalky things, and then there's a bunch of, I said there were more flowers. I guess it's not really flowers. I've stitched all the flowers. There are little stars, and I mean, it's at night, right? It's called Moonglow, so she's sitting in the moonlight. All the stars and moonlighty bits to do, which will be a little bit annoying, but I'll get these in, and then I can just, count to them. I don't think it's too many. Oh no, there's plenty of little individual things, and the little individual things are stitches. They are not beads in the sky. Oh well. They'll be light. I'll be able to carry them. I'm so happy with it. It's so beautiful. I'm so pleased with it. I'm pleased with it. Can you tell? There she is again. I stitched on one more thing yesterday. So I was like, I got nothing new to show you. I got nothing. I don't have a finish. I need to give you some content. But yeah, last night I was watching a couple of movies yesterday afternoon, and I picked up Quaker Alphabet by La-Di-Da. Sorry for the plastic. This is on 35 count vintage marble from Zweigart using Weeks Dye Works in Navy and Fathom. I started this at the Christchurch retreat this year. Is that what I said? Yep. Back in March. And I got a little bit more done. So I got, since you last saw it, I had to get that bit in, and I had partially stitched across here and here, but I wanted to come up so I didn't have to count, because I don't want to count that far. I think I ran out of thread there, so I've still got to come back to there and then go up and across, but that's just where I finished. So I got, yeah, basically all of this is new. And I got that letter in, and that letter in, and then a little bit more across there and brought it up there. So what a good quarter of what's stitched I did last night. So the V and the Z are in the other colour. The alphabet is the second colour. I think it's Fathom, and the rest of it's in navy, or it's the other way around. I don't know, but you may not be able to tell the contrast. In person, you can see that the letters are darker, but I'll show you I don't have quite the same contrast as the Belle Soie that it's called for. The lighter blue has a little bit more variegation in the model. Mine is a little bit more solid, but I like it. So yeah, that's what I got done last night. Just, well, I mean, I have 3 things to show you. I'm really, really happy with it. I feel like the alphabet section will go quite quick. Yeah, I'm probably a quarter done, I reckon, based on the size of the design. I don't know when. It's probably one I should just carry on with, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to be stitching a new start on Wednesday, the 15th, for my random May 3 starts. I've got Butterfly Garden by the Blue Flower, or I have the Peacock Keeper, that one. I don't know which one to start first, so I'm going to let you guys decide. Comment, if you care, comment below either Butterfly or Peacock, and whichever one gets to 5 votes first, in the order that they appear to me in my YouTube list, I will start that one. So basically, whenever I see Peacock mentioned 5 times or Butterfly mentioned 5 times, I do get alerts in my Gmail account, so I'll just be looking at my Gmail probably, or I'll open up YouTube Studio and just see the order that they appear in that, because on YouTube itself they can change whether someone edits it, or it's just really weird. I think certain comments get promoted. I don't know why, but in my YouTube Studio, they appear in the order that they came in. So I'll go off of that source rather than what you see in my YouTube comments, because they cannot be trusted from an order perspective. But yeah, they get, they're in you anyway. It's my decision. How I interpret the rules, and it doesn't really matter because I'll start the other one 10 days later. But yeah, Peacock or Butterfly, la la. And other than that, I don't really know what else. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it, because I ain't done anything else. I got nothing else to show you. Nothing shiny. I don't think so. Yeah, I might as well wrap it up. I still managed to blabber on for 20 minutes, so just as well I don't have like a bucket of haul, right? Okay. Thanks again, everybody, for your support and your appreciation of my rather random videos. I am tired, so I might have to have a little nap. I also have a book I need to finish. Shipping at the library today, and I probably won't get it back till tomorrow, but never mind. And it's a really big book, so it needs a couple of hours for me to get a really good chew into it. And yeah, and the doobly-doo below, as always, I put the details of the projects that I've shown you, and there's my contact information, my Buy Me a Coffee link if you're so inclined to shout me a coffee. Take care, everybody. Find joy in your stitching, and as always, don't let your needles rust. Ciao.